issue on my computer with like trying to submit it.
I did.
Okay. I didn't know if it went through or not.
Done and taken care of.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Mom. Can you turn that charging dock, the surgeon taking it upside down towards the facing downward? Just in case we do experience a little weather.
Are you doing dodgeball tonight? Yeah. And then what else we got? 9 o'clock? It's dodgeball that night. What's that second game? Volleyball. It ain't a busy day for me. It's a busy day for me. I'm working. Oh, you gonna work all the days? Yes. Oh. I'm working. Not down. But still, even if I had to do my first year mental stuff when they started that, I just I literally went from first year mentor. I went to go grab quick bite to eat from my room. Came back out here. Then we went to volleyball. Then we went to dodgeball.
Schedule for basketball next year.
Oh, they beat. You gotta find somebody else. I want that money. Bruh, 10K? Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Scav Field for today's soccer action featuring the Battling Bishops of North Carolina Wesleyan University and the Avenging Angels of Meredith University. We're going to be having an interesting game today, as it is partly cloudy here in Rocky Mount, North Carolina, but still, nonetheless, a perfect day to get onto the pitch. Field conditions appear to be a little bit wet due to the inclement weather that we've had recently. However, it is still a nice day for us to get out here on the pitch. As both teams head out to start play, it appears that Wesleyan has elected for Meredith to start with ball in the first half. And we are off as the Angels will start play by passing it backwards towards the midfield. Ball's coming in the midfield, and that's Maddie Edwards getting a nice step there to try to get the interception. But it will go out of play, so Bishops force that one out of bounds, and it'll be an Avenging Angels throw-in. The Angels are 4-3-3, while the Bishops are 3-6-1. Angels ended up losing their last game 2-3 against Southern Virginia University, while the Bishops won their last competition against Mary Baldwin 2-1. Now here's Mia Sherber trying to get the ball upfield a little bit. Does get taken away, though. Ball is played down the line, and it is going out of play. Last touch by the Bishops. Nice deflection as the Bishops do clear that one, but it is taken by the Angels. But the goalkeep, Grace Walls, able to get to it before there's any trouble, and will tell her team to move up as she gets her first punt clearance of the game. And it is a good one as it comes over towards, it looks like Eden Whiteside. Whiteside gets a header on it trying to find Staub on the run, but it does go out of play. Missed touch there by number 30 of the Angels. So we'll have a Bishop throwing along the right side. Now here's Michaela Farr with the throw in. This one is tapped to Dale. Dale passes off to Staub, and Staub plays a beautiful ball down the line. Fortunately, there are no Bishop runners there, but this one does go further down the field for another Bishop throw in. So Farah will come down the line and launch this one towards the box. Looks like this one is towards Dell. And this was put into the box, and now here's Sherber. Sherber lays it off to Edwards. Edwards takes a touch, passes it back, decides to reset. And now here's Harp. Harp tries to get one in the box, but it does go a little bit over. So we'll have a goal kick now for Meredith.
And now here's Kalia Jones with her first goal kick of the game. Very nicely executed there. Missed touch by the Angels, so now Bishops will have a throw-in again on the right side of the field. Now here's Dale. Dale loses it. Good step there by Faro to stop that attack, but Angels do have ball still. Now here's Harp using her body, shielding, trying to get to the ball, and she does end up taking it away. Tries to pass it through, but it is taken by the Angels. No one has full possession yet, and looks like it is going to be the Bishops maintaining this one. Now here's Dale. Dale tries to play a ball through, but it is deflected by the Angels, and they maintain possession now, moving upfield. Looks like the ball finds Dale again. Dale finds Whiteside coming along down right field. Whiteside makes a turn towards the midfield, lays it off to Dale again. Stand-up defense from Faro. Now here's Edwards. Edwards taking her time, moving upfield now. Tries to get a ball down the line. It looks like it does be successful. Now here's Dale. Dale takes a touch, takes a shot, and this one is going to be just low right of the post. Beautiful passing there from the Bishops, almost very close to getting the first goal of this competition. However, Dale just a bit right. Was a beautiful look at the first goal of the game, however, was not fully executed to where the Bishops will get the first one. As Kalia Jones punts this one out, it is nicely taken down by the chest, but it is going to be a Bishop throw-in.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm outstanding.
Yeah. It's getting ready to rain.
Is it? It's coming? Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah, you feel it.
Is it going to come down for on us?
I hope so. Like, where are you going? Like the last couple days. Yes, ma'am. See where that ball's over there in the center? Yeah. Thank you. That ball's really supposed to be over there.
Yes, we got to move the goals off the field. That's what we're going to do.
Angels try to play a ball down the line. Intercepted there by Harp. Very nice slide tackle from Maddie Edwards there to force that one out of play. Ball over the top of the field, but looks like the Bishops are able to get to it before it becomes an imminent threat. And it is cleared. However, it looks like the Angels finally lose possession. And that is a very beautiful ball there from Samantha Dale to Eden Whiteside. Whiteside now taking a touch towards the box, puts it into play. But it is going to be cleared by the Angels. With that deflection, we're going to have a Bishop throw in on the left side of the field here. Runners making their check 2 runs. Is laid off to the back line. And it looks like we're going to have a switch all the way upfield to Whiteside. Staub tries to play a ball over the top, but it is taken away by the Angels. Whiteside playing stand-up defense here, as this one is going to be knocked out of play by number 25 of the Angels. And now here's Faro. Faro passes it over to Dale. Dale to Whiteside, back to Dale. Dale now taking space, tries to take a shot at goal, but does slip. And this one does go far out of play. Faro getting the ball up to Whiteside. Whiteside drops it off to Staub. Staub now evaluating her options. Gets a little nutmeg, tries to go for a nutmeg, but the defender recovers well. Ball over the top gets to number 30. And now Michaela Faro has to play stand-up defense. Does a very good job of stopping the attack for a short period of time. But this one is going to be called offsides, as the Bishop back line did perform the last-second step trap to catch them offsides on that run there from number 30. As Bryn Snyder there getting the last touch before that one goes out of play.
Look at that lateral quickness.
I like one of those pink jerseys.
We'll find you one if you need one. If you want one, we'll make it happen.
I'll be a ball girl.
And now this ball is played into the box, but Bishop back line able to stop that one before it happens to be any type of threat. But it will be a Meredith throw-in.
Ball person. Okay. Ball
Extracurricular, what are those? CEUs, continuing education
Yes.
unit, yeah. Extracurricular CEUs right there for you.
Very nice moves here from Dale. Dale plays a nice ball up in the box, but the goalkeeper comes off her line perfectly timed before McKenna Meyer was able to get to it. And now here is a threat coming from the Meredith Angels. Number 30 versus number 16, Michaela Faro. 30 now pressing upfield, tries to make a few moves on Faro. Faro playing excellent defense here and gets a slide tackle to stop that one. Bishop's playing excellent defense here to start out this game.
I am. You probably get a half of a CEU for that. Half. Ha! It's fine. You get a quarter. Dr. Marsaw gets a quarter. She's up to 3 quarters now, okay? 3 quarters.
This ball's played all the way out the box to Alicia Harp. Harp tries to plays it down the line. It's beautifully passed down the line, but Bishop's unable to get a foot on it to keep the attack pressing forward. Angels now get a cross into the box, but Bishops are there first. But now here comes number 30 on the left side. Gets the left-footed shot, but it is nicely saved by 00 Grace Walls. So we will have a corner kick now for Meredith. Here comes the corner.
I'm pumped that y'all are wearing jerseys. That's kind of a cool thing. Have you guys done that historically?
Looks like it is going to be another corner. This one is on the opposite side of the box and looks to appear that it is going to be out of play, so we will have a goal kick for the Bishops.
How did you feel, aside from the shenanigans at the coffee shop and everything, how did you feel that it went? Like the event Saturday.
This ball is beautifully placed down the line. But Bishops, Brent Snyder, able to step there, but this is saved by Grace Walls.
Oh, we're rolling, baby. 29:07.
It has started sprinkling a bit here in Rocky Mount, North Carolina. But it does not appear to have affected the players very much. As this ball is placed through, not called offsides. Nobody's finished it quite yet, but it is cleared. Bishop still fighting for it as the Angels do score the first goal of this match. Angels were able to score off a deflection from the Bishops. Bishops tried to clear it out, but it got to an avenging Angels player, so they were able to connect finally. So that will break the score 1-0 in favor of Meredith.
Talking about volleyball tonight. You're talking about volleyball, dude.
And now here's Sherber trying to advance the ball, but it is taken away by the Angels.
Idea that black screen. It said device timed out. Check your network. How do I know if my network is bad? I don't know. How do I get to your number? Hold on. I got system preferences, the internet accounts, or how do I get to the internet? Oh, network. My Ethernet is connected. How do I do that? Yep. Number 1. Source of Everett Gymnasium, Tuttle Focus, Southfield. And do I X out of it then? It popped up, yes. It did, it's up. Okay. Meredith scored.
With that, it was a solo press leading to the Avenging Angels' second goal of the contest with 25.5 minutes remaining.
Where is South Edgecombe soccer boys playing?
I don't believe they're playing here, man, on our campus.
Well, it said Rocky Mount Prep School.
Oh, absolutely, man. So you are in the right area, just in the wrong. You're going to come out to this main road right here. So if you come out parking lot, you're going to hang a right. I'll take you Rocky Mount Prep will be on your left hand side. You can see the blue roofs over there. Yep, on the other side of the road, man. Absolutely.
Seems like our sprinkling conditions have started to diminish just as Kalia is ready to deliver her next goal kick. Hasn't been taken down quite yet for full control. And looks like full control will go to Meredith. And Meredith will now have a throw-in. There's Brent Snyder with the nice step there, trying to advance the ball upward. This one is placed beautifully into the box, but the Bishops do get a header on it first. And it looks like it is going to be Maddie Edwards getting to the ball. Gets the ball up to Eden. Eden gets it up to Dale. Dale doesn't get the touch on it, so it is a turnover. And the ball would be going the opposite way here for the Angels. And this is Grace Walls coming off the line. Nice move there from Sherber. Gets it up to Edwards. The Whiteside tries to get another ball up to Edwards, but it is turned over. And now here's Sam. Sam tries to get a ball through, but it is not successful. It was a nice attempt there, but the Angels were quick to recover. As the Angels almost get their third, this one is just a bit too high, but they do maintain possession here. It's a cross into the box. Overshot by the runners, but they do get the ball back again as they set up for another cross into the box. This time it looks like the Bishops are going to get to it, as this is Eden Whiteside now taking space. Not making things hasty. Gets the ball over to Samantha Dale. Dale now tries to get a ball through, but it is deflected by the Angels. And the Angels will move it back upfield for themselves. And now we are going to have substitutions on both sides. Nice ball switched across the field for Meredith, but it does look like Bishops are going to get there first with Alicia Harp. Harp tries to get it deflected off of Meredith, but does go out of play. Now here come the Bishops with a golden opportunity as this ball is played upwards, but the goalkeeper is far off the line and does not have to work hard to get this one, as she just decides to roll this one out. Bishops are trying to apply a bit more pressure here as we have just entered under 18 minutes left of play. Looks like the Bishops are just going to let this one go out as well. Now here's another throw-in from the Angels. The Bishops do get a touch on it, but it looks like it's going to be crossed into the box. Well, attempted to be crossed, as this one is forced out of play, so we will have a appears to be a corner.
I would say too that I'm probably gonna have to do the same thing from the floor. Sit at the line, welcome people with a little ha-ha. Until Luka gets in at 5 in soccer, and have him go there.
Hopping from place to place on Saturday.
5 5. Who can lead? Oh, you have Nadia look at that job. That's right, man. She's got that.
Have we got some way to notate these extra people that are going to be coming to the bishop banquet?
They should all have language on it. So, volleyball alumni, men's soccer alumni, and then the football alumni should get theirs at the front gate.
And now it looks like Bishops are fighting for possession as this is Mary Chambers making a few nice moves to keep possession for the Bishops. And now here's Harp. Harp fighting to keep possession. Ends up abling to force them to punt the ball towards the goalkeeper, and Bishops will have a goal kick.
I'd almost love to have a lane as far as alumni, football alumni, have to be with all the landings. Somebody else is negative. Music can be there at 5, but those football guys are gonna roll in there. That music's not gonna be done. Like, he's not gonna be showered and ready to go until 5:30.
As this one is played back to Grace Walls. Walls taking her time and decides to put this one upfield towards Harp. But it does take a bounce and goes over Harp. So it'll be a throw-in for the Angels.
Yeah. Right, 'cause I'd like to have him. I would like to have. Who's our best option of those people to sit and tell people yes you can and no you can't drive/walk out? Right. Until he gets there. That's gonna have to start at like 3. Maybe 3:30 or 4. Yeah, Sam's probably not gonna be out here till almost game time.
Yeah, because this clock on school.
Right.
Bishops trying to fight their way downfield, but Meredith Angels keep clearing the ball out of play. As this one is trying to be switched. Gets it off to, it appears to be Dale. Dale now squaring up and decides to take a shot at goal. And goalkeeper Kalia Jones able to come off and get that save.
Probably can. Maybe I'll have to coach if you think Coach Brackett will be playing that day.
Oh, well, they might do alumni. They are going to do alumni. I don't know what time. Like one.
And now here's Chambers running with the ball here. Tries to get it upfield, but does not go as planned. But Bishops do have the ball back due to a leisurely foul. This is played down line as the Bishops will just tap it out of play thanks to Mackenzie Stallfire there. So with that, we will have a Angels corner incoming.
I hope.
And I hope they'll stay. They may not.
As this one does go behind the goal, it'll turn into a goal kick for the Bishops.
Or even if they may come and stay to halftime.
Or they might stay long enough to eat a little something and then head on out, you think, Miss Carol?
It's the game's 3 to 5, so there's an hour.
Nice touch there from Faro. Gets to Chambers, who gets it back to Faro, who plays a nice ball down the line. And it looks like Bishops were close to getting one there with Meyer making the run. Bishops playing a little bit more aggressive as we now have 8.5 minutes left. And now here comes number 11 for the Bishops. But we are going to be called for a foul on the play. And it looks like Bishops will be having a free kick here. It was saved by the goalie as Dale almost went top right of the goal, but we will have a corner kick for the Bishops here. And now here's a shot by the Bishops, and we will have a goal thanks to the assist from Dale. And the Bishops end up getting one on the board, making the score 2-1. They have not fallen out of this competition just yet, as I believe that was Whiteside getting the finisher there. And with that, it seems the Bishops have new life as they force a turnover quick. And now the ball is fighting downfield at a very rapid pace, forcing the Angels to get it out of play, and we'll have a Bishop throw in. That throw was intended for Casola, but Angels do clear it. We have roughly 6.5 minutes left of play of soccer here in our first half of action. as Bishop still have possession. Now here comes Meredith moving downfield. Tries to get a nice ball down the line, but Bishop step in time. And now here come the Bishops with an imminent threat as they get tangled up there battling for the ball. It is going to be Meredith's possession. Ball is played towards the midfield here. Miscued run allows Meredith to take over as they try to move downfield. This one was the last touched by the Bishops, so it is going to be a Meredith throw-in. Very nicely done by Grace Walls to come off the line and kick this one out of play. Gives her girls the time to get back on defense as they can prepare for the next throw-in from Meredith. We have 3 minutes and 10 seconds left of play here in first half action, as the Bishops are going to try their best to tie this game up, and the Angels are going to try to get their 2-goal lead back. And with the ball going out of play, that will bring on winger Nicole Yagi for the Bishops. Yagi getting her first touch immediately coming into the game with the header. as that was going to be called for a push in the back. Looks like Meredith is going to have a free kick incoming with 1:05 left of play. This is beautifully up in the air, but it is going to be a goal kick.
Alright, so we're getting outside.
As we have less than half of a minute, this one is going to be lowly driven. But Bishops are able to get the ball back with Stall Fury. Threat not over yet, as there is 13 seconds left. Ball is kicked out of play, and with that, I believe that we are going to go into our halftime break, concluding with the throw-in. And we are off with second half action here at Sky Field as the skies have cleared up and the ladies are all pumped on both sides. Bishops do start with the ball, but Meredith is coming out quick to get the stop as this one is played down the line. It looks like the number 8 being stood up on defense by Bryn Snyder as Grace Walls is able to extend the leg out to get the save to force the corner kick. As this one is lowly driven off of the Meredith player, but looks like they're going to both be charging at it. That is the Bishops getting the goal kick, though. Low driven kick taken by Dale, who was pushed over, but nothing called there. And that is Harp getting the full interception, trying to get the ball upfield, but it does not play out in favor of the Bishops. But Bishops end up getting the ball over to Mia Sherber. Sherber plays it upfield. It looks like to Meyer. Meyer takes a turn, takes a touch, taking space. Tries to play it towards midfield, but Angels are there to intercept. But here comes Dale getting deflection off of her leg, and Myers now using her speed to keep it in with a nice chop right there. Plays it down the line to Dale. Dale now looking in, trying to make a move to get towards the goal. Is still taking space, rears the leg back, takes a shot. It is deflected by the goalie. And it looks like it is going to be a throw-in by the Bishops. Very nice job there from the Angels keeper to get a hand on that one. And her team coming in to clean it up and clear it from play. And now this is Maddie Edwards getting the ball to Mackenzie Stallfury, who gets to switch over to Harp. Harp opens up, takes a touch, and moving upfield. Bishops have been very aggressive here to start off this second half as this one gets played back to Harp. Harp plays it into the box, but it is deflected by the Angels. And this is Stallfury getting the ball out of play, but in the attacking half of the Bishops. Bishops seem to have woken up in this second half as they are stepping a lot more quickly and a lot more frequently. Still fighting for possession here. It looks like the ball is going to go out of play, and we'll have a Bishop throw-in. Last touch by Harp. It'll be an Avenging Angels throw-in further down the field. They decide to throw it back as this one is going to be heavily pressed by Dale. And it looks like there's going to be a cross in the box, but Grace Walls is able to get to it before anyone runs and completes the cross. As this one goes out of play, it is going to be an Angels throw-in. And it looks like this one is going to be thrown in by number 18. Takes a bounce, and Stallfury gets to it first. And plays the ball into the middle, as this was a accident, a miscued pass. Meredith takes advantage of it and gets the third goal of the game. Stall Fury did not play feet in time and passed the ball into the middle of the field, causing the Angels to take advantage of that. And now here comes Meredith with another chance to get a goal. And it is good. So within 2 minutes of each other, Meredith has scored twice in this half. Now here's Sherber trying to get a ball down the middle of the field. And it is going to go out of play, so Bishops will have a throw in. Now here comes Whiteside with the shot. Beautifully saved by the goalkeeper. It's a beautiful save. You have to give credit where credit is due. Full extension to get that save for her team to keep the Bishops at bay. It's a good step there from Snyder. Snyder using her speed to save that one from being a corner to a throw-in. And now that ball is played upfield to Whiteside. Whiteside does get a touch on it, trying to beat the defender. She is sorely tackled, but it will be a corner. Throw in there from Harp as it is laid off back to her. She plays a ball down the line. It is headed by the Angels, but does go out of play. This one is going to be played upfield, it looks like, to Yagi. Yagi using her body to shield. As this ball is played upfield to Dale, who gets a header on it, but there is no Bishops upfield. So the goalkeeper has the ball now and decides to give it a ride upfield. As this is Snyder getting a touch on it. As Faro tried to get to the ball, it does go out of play. Now here's Casola with the ball, gets it up to Dale. Dale now taking space. Whiteside making a run, gets a ball through, and now Whiteside is free. Whiteside one-on-one with the keeper. Keeper comes off the line, gets a touch on it. And now here's Dale with the chip shot over the keeper, and this one is good. So Bishops get their second goal of the competition. First goal was assisted from Samantha Dale to Eden Whiteside, and now this one is from Samantha Dale herself, getting the deflection from Whiteside's shot. And now here's Casola. This ball is put into the box, but it does look like Meredith is going to maintain possession here. But here's Hart playing excellent defense there to get the clearance upfield. She's had a solid game defensively so far. Now here comes a corner. Lowly driven here from Walls. Very nice touch there from Dale. Nice little comeback move. Gets the ball up to Staub. Staub plays the ball down the line. And now Bishops have numbers. Gets the ball crossed over to Yagi. Skids past her. It looks like Bishops will have the ball once more. It's the ball on the switch. And it does go out of play. Looks like we're going to have a good defensive possession here from the Bishops as Faro gets this ball way upfield, giving her team a chance to press up. And that is Maddie Edwards getting the very good deflection. Nice takedown here from number 22, but it is turned over, forced by Michaela Faro. Faro plays the ball in the midfield to Casola. Casola trying to get to it. Does get the ball, but her pass is intercepted. But this does go out of play. As we will now have a substitution. As a very nice step there from Kylie Casola to get the ball to Nicole Yagi, who gets a switch into the box, but it is headed away from Meredith. Faro gets a stab at the ball, but Meredith does maintain possession. Good job there from Bryn Snyder. This one finds Eden Whiteside. Whiteside now pressing upfield. Gets the ball up, looks like to a Bishop runner. She's able to keep the ball in play. And this one is crossed but headed out of the box by the Angels. But Bishops do have possession once more. And now here's Dale. And now Nicole Yagi forcing the interception here. This cross is deflected off of the body of an Angel player. So we will have a corner kick just as the Sunny Skies decide to come back out here in Rocky Mount, North Carolina. It appears that Dell is going to be taking this corner kick. As this one gets all the way up to Kylie Casola. And now Faro has the ball, and she's going to put it back into the box. Takes a bounce, and the keeper comes off her line, but not before an offsides call was called on the runner. Shot totals are even here in this competition so far at 8-8. As this one is now pressed into the box. But here comes Samantha Dale, forcing it from being a corner to a throw-in. Bishop's just stopping the Angels by any means necessary. And there's Alicia Harp once again making a perfect step in the nick of time. Now Harp's playing defense. Shields it just enough for Grace Walls to come off the line and collect the ball for a punt. And this punt is beautifully executed. Walls decides to come off line and collect that one as well for another punt. As this one is towards Yagi. Yagi controls it. And we will have substitutions on both sides. As it looks like Mary Chambers and Mason Barrios will come into the game for the Bishops. Try to shake things up. Nice shot from Snyder there just to clear the ball out of play before they can make any more runs. As we have an offsides call, Bishops will have a free kick. Easy save there for Walls as we now have less than 17 and a half minutes left of play. Bishops are starting to ramp up things, but so are the Angels. Barrios lays it off to Snyder. Gets the ball to Faro. With that ball going out of play, it appears we will have another substitution. And this will bring back onto the pitch McKenna Meyer. Bishop's able to stop that attack for a brief second as this one finds Meyer. Meyer now getting the ball upfield. It looks like to Whiteside, but it is cleared. Hart plays the ball upfield. Looks like the Angels now have control. As now we will have a Bishop throw in further down the line. Looks like it's going to be taken by Harp, who decides to go with a big one. And now Bishops have a ball crossed into the box. And here's Meyer. Excuse me, that was not Meyer. That was Mason Barrios there trying to get a shot off of the volley. But we will have a goal kick for the Angels.
That would be awesome. You can make it happen on
So with that play, we will have a goal kick incoming, along with substitutions coming onto the field. Here's Barrios trying to make a play on the ball. And now here's Meredith making a play, trying to get downfield, but it is deflected by Faro. Now we will have a goal kick by Wesleyan. Nice move here from Harp to keep the ball in play for her team. And this one is played beautifully down the line, and now we have attackers trying to get to it. Now here's Barrios. It looks like we're going to be called for a high kick. Great step there from Harp. Gets the ball down the line. As this one is going to be played out of bounds, we will have another throw in by the Bishops and more substitutions coming onto the pitch. That appears to be Kylie Casola getting back onto the field. Ball nicely placed down the line. And it is going to be a goal kick. Faro looking downfield at Sherber. Sherber gets a header on it, trying to get the ball to Meyer. This ball gets to Whiteside. Now here's Meyer. Meyer gets it off to Casola. Cleared out of play by the Angels' back line. This is crossed into the box, but saved by the back line once more. Still not clear from danger quite yet. As it is cleared out of play, Bishops will have a throw in once more.
I would doubt it.
We are now under 5 minutes left of play with that throw in. Resuming our play. It just switched across field to Staub. Staub tries to get the ball upfield to Meyer. Meyer taking space upfield, gets the ball to Casola. Casola making a solo run, and the keeper comes off the line and collects this one again. Rolls it out to number 9. Number 9 now taking space, moving upfield gradually. And that is a beautiful ball placed to the hidden runner, number 12, coming along the backside of the Bishops. Full extension by the goalie, however, it does go out of play, so we will have a goal kick. Bishops do have possession still. And now here's Harp getting a ball upfield. Now we'll have Alicia Harp with a throw in. Nicely thrown, taken down by the Bishops. And we will have a foul on the play, so we will have a free kick. 2.5 minutes left of play here. And with the time running down, we are now having less than 2 minutes left of play. Bishops do have time to have another one put up on the board. As this one is punted all the way up towards the keep. She collects this one and tells her team to move up as she punts this one out of her own box.
I don't know whether she is or not. We're coming Friday night. Haven't gotten as far as Saturday. But I was thinking, we went to the Duke Carolina football game, and they have a DJ, a live DJ, Duke football. Look into that.
And with that punt coming out of the box, we are now less than a minute left of play. So it looks like you will be chalking this one up as a Meredith victory over North Carolina Wesleyan University. Both teams fought valiantly hard. However, Meredith just took advantage of little miscellaneous mistakes made by the Bishops, causing them to have a 4-2 victory, assuming nothing else happens within the next 33 seconds.
Well, a mixer is the controller where you can move from one, whatever, whether you do it on a computer or actual turntable. He said he has both. So, but
And with 13 seconds, it looks like the Angels are still trying to attempt one final goal. But as this one goes out of play, with this final throw in, we will be hearing the last buzzer. And here comes the whistle. As that will do it, as we will chalk this up as an Avenging Angels victory for the 2. We appreciate to all that have tuned in to watch this soccer competition between the 2, and we hope you all have a blessed night.
I don't know if I have this story exactly correct, but have you ever heard of Grandmaster Flash? Grandmaster Flash and Furious 5 was like one of the first mainstream rap groups that got played on the radio. But they say that Grandmaster Flash invented the mixer with basically he was an electrician. And he figured out how to use like an on and off switch and just make it work. And then he kind of just showed everybody how to use it, how to make one. If he had patented it, he probably could have retired and been a billionaire. But he just shared it with everybody. He's a lot younger.
Appreciate you saying that.
Oh.
I'll take that.
Are we gonna run it back?
I know Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5.